Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a conversation in English and felt frozen? Someone asks you a simple question, and instead of answering, your brain starts doing this whole translation process. You think in your language. You try to find the English word. You check the grammar in your head. And by the time you have the answer ready, the conversation has already moved on. I know that feeling. Hi, I'm Nina, and today we are going to fix it. Because the secret to sounding natural in English is not a bigger vocabulary. It is not perfect grammar. It is knowing the little phrases that native speakers use every single day. Today I am giving you 5 of them. 5 phrases that will help you stop translating in your head and start thinking in English. Stay with me, because by the end of this episode, you will be using all 5 of them like a pro. But first, a quick favor. If this channel has helped you even a little bit with your English journey, hit that subscribe button right now. And if you like what you hear today, leave a thumbs up. It really helps more people find this podcast. Okay, let us get into it. Phrase 1, it depends. Our first phrase is a lifesaver. It depends. Now, here is something really important. In many languages, people say something like depends of, but in English, we never say that. It is always it depends or it depends on something. This phrase is perfect for yes or no questions when the answer is not that simple. Because, let's be honest, life is rarely just yes or no. Imagine a friend asks, "Should I wear a jacket tonight?" You check the weather. It looks a little cloudy. You say, "It depends." If it rains, definitely yes. But if it stays dry, you might not need one. See how natural that sounds? Or at work, someone asks, "Is this project easy?" You say, "It depends on your experience." For beginners, it can be tricky. This phrase does 2 things for you. It buys you a second to think without sounding unsure, and it sounds thoughtful, not robotic. Phrase 2, that makes sense. Phrase number 2 is one of my favorites. That makes sense. Now, a lot of English learners say, "I understand" every single time they agree with something. And technically, it is correct. But it sounds like a textbook. Native speakers do not say, "I understand." They say that makes sense. This phrase shows the other person that you are following their logic, that you are truly listening. Imagine your coworker says, "I decided to take the bus today because parking downtown is way too expensive." You reply, "Ah, that makes sense. Parking there is a nightmare." Or a friend tells you, "I am flying budget this trip to save money." You say, "That makes sense." Flights can get really pricey. And here is a bonus tip. If you do not understand something, you can flip it around and say, "That does not make sense." Simple, right? Phrase 3, I guess so. Okay, phrase number 3. How do you say yes when you are not 100% sure? You say, "I guess so." This is a very common way to agree tentatively. It is not a strong yes. It is more like, "Yeah, sure, I think so. Why not?" Here is an example. Your partner asks, "Do you want pizza for dinner?" You say, "I guess so." "I am not starving, but I could eat." Or a friend says, "Are you coming to the party?" You say, "I guess so, if I finish work on time." What I love about this phrase is that it sounds so relaxed, so real. It is the kind of thing you hear native speakers say all the time. Phrase 4, kind of. Oh, this next one is everywhere in American English. And once you learn it, you will start hearing it in every movie, every show, every conversation. Phrase number 4, kind of. Sometimes people say it faster, like kinda. We use this phrase to soften what we are saying. It is like saying sort of or a little bit. And it is great when you want to be honest without sounding too blunt. Imagine someone asks, "Do you like this movie?" Instead of saying yes or no, you say, kind of, "The action scenes are great, but the story drags a little." Or, "Is it far to walk from here?" You say, kind of, "About 20 minutes." You can also use it before adjectives. I am kind of tired. It is kind of expensive. This place is kind of amazing. It makes everything sound more natural and more relaxed. Phrase 5, not really. And finally, phrase number 5, the polite no, because sometimes saying just no can sound a little harsh or even rude. So instead, native speakers say, not really. It means not quite or not exactly or not much, and it keeps the conversation warm and flowing. Imagine someone asks, "Are you into sports?" You say, "Not really. I prefer reading or watching movies." Or, "Does this dish taste spicy?" You say, "Not really, just a tiny bit of pepper. See how much softer that is?" It is still a no, but it does not shut the conversation down. It actually invites the other person to keep talking. Vocabulary Corner. Quick review. All right, let us do a quick review before we move on. Today, you learned 5 powerful phrases. Number 1, it depends, or it depends on. Use it when the answer is not just yes or no. Number 2, that makes sense. Use it to show you are listening and you agree with the logic. Number 3, I guess so. Use it when you kind of agree, but you are not super enthusiastic about it. Number 4, kind of or kinda. Use it to soften what you are saying and sound more relaxed. Number 5, not really. Use it as a polite, friendly way to say no. These 5 phrases are small, but they are mighty. And now they are yours. Listener challenge. Here is your challenge for today, and I really hope you do this one. Pick any one of the 5 phrases you learned. Just one. And write a sentence using it in the comments below. It can be about anything. Your day, your weekend, your English learning journey, anything. I will be reading the comments, and I may even reply to yours. This is practice. And practice is how fluency happens. Now, before I let you go, I want to remind you of something. You know I have mentioned this before, and I will keep mentioning it because I truly believe in it. If you want to practice your reading in English, one of the best places to start is The Little Prince. Yes, I know. I talk about this book a lot, but here is why. It is short. It is beautiful. The sentences are simple and clear, and yet the ideas are so deep and so meaningful. It is honestly the perfect book for intermediate English learners. And the vocabulary, so manageable. I have left the link in the description below. It is an affiliate link, which means if you buy the book through that link, I get a small commission at no extra cost to you. It is a simple way to support the channel while getting yourself a truly wonderful read. Go check it out. You will not regret it. All right, that is a wrap for today. Use those phrases at work, with friends, while you are watching a show, whenever you can. Because that is how language really sticks. Not from memorizing lists, but from using it, from being brave enough to try. And I want you to know something. Every single time you choose to practice, even when it feels uncomfortable, you are growing. You are building something. Your confidence, your fluency, your voice in English. That is not a small thing. That is everything. So keep going. I will see you in the next episode. Take care, and I will catch you soon.